Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm playing a game called VA-11 Hall A, or Valhalla for short, which is probably what we're going to call it just due to the fact that it's a lot more convenient. Anyway, this is a really weird game. It's sort of a mix of an anime, like pixelated anime style visual novel, but it has elements of a bartending simulator, according to the description. And it takes place in this dystopian future, this cyberpunk dystopian future where people have been infected by nanomachines that the government has put into everyone to keep an eye on them. There's basically this totalitarian government system. So it's really weird. It's got this very obscure backstory, and hopefully it's entertaining. I have no idea as far as the gameplay in this goes. I have been told that there's a lot of weird sort of lore that goes on in this game, and you sort of get the overarching story by listening to the anecdotes of your customers. So you as a bartender serve your customers drinks while simultaneously engaging in banter with them. So let's go ahead and get started and just find out more about this game through playing it itself. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Guys, go grab your snacks and your drinks, and hopefully you enjoy this as much as I do. I'm really excited because it seems like such an interesting premise. You guys know I play a lot of these types of games. Okay, Anna. Psst.
Hey, over here.
Oh, hey, it's like a cute little Japanese schoolgirl.
Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character.
Why is she all glitchy and stuff? That was weird.
I know. You served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close.
What? Tuxedo-clad corgis?
And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard.
Was that your prank? You put corgis in tuxedos and made me serve them?
But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it.
Thanks.
In any case, you should totally check that parcel that you just got. See ya!
Okay, I'll check the parcel. Where is it at? I'd like to look at it. Jill.
Oh. Just a dream. Huh. There's something near the door.
I'm assuming this is us? Chapter 1, Primera. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So there's actual chapters that break up the game, it looks like. So we get these probably brief story arcs within each one. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Shining Fingered? Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Alright, interesting. Shining Fingered. Is that a reference to, Mobile Fighter Gundam G or whatever the hell? Or G Gundam? She has a shirt that says slut on it. And there's a cute little sleeping kitty. Oh, this is a really cute interface. I like this. Alright, so we can go to work up above. It's a whole bunch of booze. Best boss poster. Welcome, Jill, boss, and me. So it looks like she has a little crush on her boss. Hold to unlock. Can we do that? Oh, yeah, cool. So we can actually unlock the phone. We can add an app. Doesn't look like she has a lot of stuff on her phone. This is like a really neat thing. 4. So who is that letter from, Jill?
Nobody.
Alright, so AE. Oh, the Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continues as. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in Heels returns next year. Okay. Oh, you can actually click these. Oh, they're like news stories you can read. I wonder if these have hints in them or anything like that. I'm probably not going to read those right now just due to the fact that I want to get into the actual gameplay. So Life Backup will allow us to save. Oh, cool. Alright, so that's really nice and easy to do. And can we add an app? Can we actually do that? No? Is there a music player? A neon glow lights. Okay. Oh, and then it stops when you back out of it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so our funds are 0. Let's go to work, because it looks like we need to earn some money. Especially if we want to keep Shining Fingered. What a terrible name for something.
Good evening.
Ah, hey there, Jill.
Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil?
Oh, so his name's Gil, but she calls him John. Whoa, that thing on the TV is really expensive. $60? It's a lot of money for what looks like a steaming cup of coffee or possibly instant noodle ramen. When will you let people call you Jules?
Quiet.
Are you okay? You look distracted.
Where's Boss?
Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you?
You said something?
Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff.
What stuff?
Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Whoa! Oh, she's flashing on the screen. So, is Anna actually just like a figment of her imagination? That's wild, if that's the case. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago, I found out that the bar is at risk of closing. So, not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with... Oh, no, 4 is probably her cat then. Okay. Left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and that's a weird sentence to say. Jill! Sorry, did you say something?
Can you really work today?
Of course I can.
Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. So they have the integrated tutorial part here. That's good, so we'll know what to do. If you can make me a piano man, I'll skip the rest. Piano man, nice reference. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center.
Gil?
When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker's moving. Don't be afraid to use it.
Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction.
Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man.
If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again.
Welcome back, Jill. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Okay, where's the navigation bar? Top left it said? Oh, okay, by name, by flavor. Awesome, okay, so he wants a sugar rush first. So, let's do sugar rush. 2 Adelhyde. 1 powdered delta. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, so 2 Adelhyde. Oh, okay, I gotta drag 2 of them. And then 1 powdered delta, and it shows me the quantities right there. That's pretty cool. Optional carmotrine. Alright, sure, and then mix it all up. Sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. Sweet, girly, happy. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and mix that guy up. Ah, it's got a cute little animation and everything. There we go. All mixed. Yeah? Do I stop it at any point? I think that's, fail. What do you mean, fail? Shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it again. One of each of those. So, is there a certain amount that I need to mix it? Success. Okay. Apparently I had to stop it before I started shaking it really fast.
Here, happy now?
A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. Oh, okay, so that's what I did before, is I accidentally blended it. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. Okay, that's interesting. I don't even see that tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said.
Yeah. Let's give Gil a moonblast. Blended drinks need to be left to mix for at least 5 seconds before I stop the shaker.
Alright, so moonblast. Oh cool, Mars Blast, Mercury Blast, Moonblast. I like this game already, it's kind of cool. It's got a lot of menus to navigate through, a lot of reading, but overall it's really cool. Wow, that drink costs $180. Inflation's really hit the market. Holy crap. A Moonblast is 6 Adelhyde. Alright, let's start with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 1 powdered delta, 1 Flanner guide, and 2 carmotrine. All on the rocks and blended. Alright, so on the rocks, where's that? Alright, well, first of all, let's mix it, I guess. And then we can go to ice, I guess. On the rocks means with the ice. Oh, it failed because we have to add it first. God damn it. Alright, so let's reset that. There, we do the ice first. Now it's on the rocks, technically, because we're pouring it over the ice cubes. Duh. Stupid me. I haven't been to a bar in a while. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't played host with alcohol for quite some time as well, so... No relation to the Hadron Cannon. You can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Okay. Alright, so we serve this.
Here, did I amuse you for long enough?
You did. Sorry to hold you up. Let's get working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, before I forget.
Hmm?
You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. Oh, really? Wow, okay. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's what I should have done with the sugar rush, apparently. Optional carmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Oh, carmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. Oh, okay, interesting. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. So I can get people super boozed up. That's hardcore. Alright.
Are you done with the exposition?
Now I am, yeah.
Hey guys!
Oh.
Oh, Bo, who's that? I don't know, found her while I was out shopping.
Why bring her here?
Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office.
Okay, thanks, Dana.
You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you. Believe in yourselves.
Do you think Chief knocked her out?
Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked.
Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose.
Yeah.
Okay then, time to start the night.
Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom.
Come again?
Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them.
You're joking.
Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that?
Well...
So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun!
Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff?
Here.
You brought that from home, didn't you?
That I did.
Fine.
With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start.
Why? That's a weird condition. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Yeah, me too. Alright, Jukebox 3. Alright, cool. I'll add songs by clicking the titles on the left. You can remove them by right-clicking their title or swap two songs by clicking on both. Neat. Okay, so I guess we'll just do this. Boom. These ones. And... that one. Oh, okay, wow. Damn, we got it's a lot of cool music. I don't know what the point of that was. Maybe just to give us a soundtrack to listen to while we play the game, but that was interesting.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, you! Get me a beer!
Oh, sure. Right on it.
Hi, Mr. Bald Sir. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy, though. Okay, alright, by type. Manly drinks. How about a manly drink? No? I need a beer. Alright, classic drinks, a beer. Add 1 Adelhyde. If he's a big guy, we should probably give him a big drink. So, we'll add 2 Adelhyde, 4 Bronson extracts, whatever those are, 2 powdered deltas. Excuse me, guys, I got the burpees. 4 Flannerguide? Okay, we can't add more. Oh, we can add more. Okay, so it adds it on top of that. That's interesting. And 4 Carmotrine. So 8 of those. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay, so all mixed. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Oh, that's really interesting. So they have to actually mix up their own beer. So success, there's a big old beer. Bubbly, classic, and vintage.
Here you go.
Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job.
Thanks, I guess.
You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3.
New Jersey 1's bad enough, guys. Come on.
Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister?
You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye.
Oh, hey, cool, dude. I read one of your articles earlier. Neat.
Nothing gets published here without my blessings.
The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then?
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people.
And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Sweet clickbait, dude.
Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Uh-oh, dude. Don't talk shit about the articles.
Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them full-time or make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular.
Wow, kind of a dick, dude.
And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors.
Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter.
Wow, that sounds like strangely pertinent to the stuff that's been going on in real life. Not to get too, real for you guys, but, there's a lot of people I know who will filter out, real news that's happening in the world. I personally, I don't judge them too much, but I'm the type of guy who would rather sort of read the news and be aware of everything that's going on out in the world. I don't have to necessarily, celebrate it or spread the word about it, but I'd like to at least know what's happening. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue.
I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly.
You can't even say the word desensitized, that's funny.
When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks.
So that's once again just to take a step back and to get real with it for a bit, guys. As far as news goes, a lot of people do get desensitized, and that's the other issue of sort of inundating it, or yourself with it. And that's one of the things that I try to strive for with balance in life, and I think a lot of people should, is sort of having the balance of being aware but not becoming desensitized, always remaining empathetic whenever you can. But let's continue.
Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it.
Good God.
That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you who avoid murder stories will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good.
Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
No, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else.
Millennials.
No. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit. Forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I like this game so far. The writing's pretty smart, and the characters are really fun. Obviously, this guy's got, like, a lot of backstory to him, and I really dig that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to get me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though.
Alright, let's give him another beer, guys. Alright. Oops, that's right. We gotta go to classic drinks. Beer, and this time, once again, we're gonna make it a big one so that he gets super drunk and tells us more about his adventurous life. I really like this game. It's got a really cool, like, system going on here as far as, what you can do as far as interaction is through the drinks itself. There's not any dialogue choices, and it depends on how well you mix the drink, I'm assuming. So that's pretty cool. Alright, success. Here's another beer, buddy. Oh, wow, and I just noticed that we have $900. Holy crap, guys, that's really cool. So, $900. I guess we got that $800 for Shining Fingered.
Here.
It's the big things that make life worthwhile.
I had a feeling he's gonna like the big drinks.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
I'm doing my best here.
It's Gillian is saying this. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much.
Who was that?
Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that.
Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really. At least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey.
I gave you a big beer twice. Come on, dude, what are you talking about?
And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks, people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them.
Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
Man, Donovan is a nihilist, by the way. This guy has, like, the worst case, like, pessimistic outlook on everything. Holy crap.
You thought wrong.
I guess he's not really a nihilist because he loves money, so he's more of just a pessimist, but still, negative dude.
You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.
Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still.
I'm the same way. I'm not like a huge celebrity gossip person. I couldn't care less about celebrity gossip.
Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do.
Okay, so Jill is actually getting called out here, which is pretty funny. And I might be getting called out too. Like, I do, once again, stay aware of all the stuff that's happening, but I don't really revel in reading about it. For the most part, like I said, most celebrity news, I'm like, what's the point? Who cares?
I don't make it more than, that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury that they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of...
He's not very good with words and he owns a newspaper.
Hey, you're a bartender, right?
No, I'm a lab rat, hellbent on world conquest.
Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing topics. Maybe why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. Holy shit! People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts.
We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that.
They do?
You don't really think Lena Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients' rants about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess.
Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan?
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
It is?
Man, he's got a soft side after all.
Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, Stu General, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me.
Do you really want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh God, no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or their name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread onto them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it?
Drink, another one. Do you?
Ah, yes. Do you know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer.
All right. Third time's the charm. For what? Anyway, better get him that beer.
All right, let's go ahead and get him a beer. Another one, guys. Let's make it another double because it looks like they're selling like hotcakes. And he's still in a pretty decent mood overall, despite the fact that he is rather pessimistic about life in general and kind of a dick about it. Excuse me, guys. I got the burpees. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this guy up with Karmatrine and get him ham-boned. All right, success. There you go, buddy. Man, we got $1,300 already on our first client. That's awesome. That's crazy.
One beer.
Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers.
Oh, God. What if we made him too drunk?
Enjoy.
Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
You didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chains, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah.
So he got so drunk, he went on like a rampage, and he's gonna go like yell at his investors. Uh-oh.
At least he paid before storming off.
I hope this doesn't destroy the augmented eye and he comes back and blames me.
I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again.
Jill!
Yes?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Ew.
Crafty dogs, I tell ya. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents.
Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. Oh, a client.
And before we get to our second client, guys, I'm going to actually stop this episode because it's going on long enough. I'm going to probably do these in about half an hour spurts because this game's like somewhere in the realm of like 8 hours, and I don't want the series to run on too long. But this game is really fun. I like the writing in it. I really like the dialogue. I like the aesthetic. I like the music. I like the atmosphere. Everything about this game is pretty cool so far. It's very visual novelty, while at the same time, I like the interaction that comes from making the drink. If you make a good drink, then your client opens up a bit more, obviously, because they're like lubricated, and then otherwise it's sort of like, I'm assuming if we mix a bad drink, some bad things are going to happen. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed the start of the series. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, and favorite it. Also, be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.